Welcome back, guys. It's Building Feet, episode 30 something. I'm not sure. It's a little bit informal introduction, but I just got off of work and really wanted to just kind of decompress and let everyone know the feed is still being worked on and it's being worked on in the background. But there's such a huge hump that I have to get over. What I mean by that is, you notice all these Lego containers have been removed from this room right here. I've moved all the Lego into the other room. So we're in my Lego sorting room, pretty much. It used to be my sister's bedroom, and it's being renovated. That's why we blew out the walls. So if you see some support beams behind me, that's what that is. So I moved everything right here, and I also purchased one of these 8-foot long white Walmart foldable tables. And that's perfect because this allows me to sort out a lot of Lego. When I mean a lot of Lego, there's one container right here, and just look how many there are. So here's one, here's two, here's three, and here's pretty much two of them combined, and that's overflowing. This is what it currently looks like right now. This is over like 15, 16, 17 years of collecting different containers and by part type and color. It's a pretty horrible method right here. I absolutely hate all these different variety of drawers and bins and containers. Pretty annoying. So I would love to sort everything out, sort out a bunch of these parts by color. And I've been working really hard on all these containers down here, all these empty ones. These guys can see, these used to be full of different colors and types. And so I really want to narrow everything down to its basic elements. So come over here on this big storage container right here. I have all the black pieces I have, and then all the red ones. More random parts I have to go through. Get to go through, not have to, get to. Below that is the white container bin, and all of these ones over here, this is orange, this is empty, which is nice. Tans, light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, blue, green, lime green, ordinary green. There's yellow in this one, and I think brown, dark red, dark blue, Duplo, bunch of Duplo right here. That's just pretty much a basic gist of how I like to sort. Of course, these are all different types of colors. Later on, I do refine it by part type. These are 1x2s, and then 2x2s, and then 2x3s and 2x4s are up here, and then 2x6s. So I try to go what the quantity I have per type of part, and then when that bin overflows, I try to put it in a larger bin, and then slowly work my way down from that. I also do have a bunch of these little individual like wall mount bins. I personally prefer them for easy to grab items since the opening is really nice. So I like to sort like individual small pieces right here. So I'll be able to just throw them in these little bins right here. And from here, I have all of these little individual containers, which it's crazy to know I know everything that's in there. And then over here is where I have all the different individual little bins, and I absolutely hate having all these randomized ones with no labeling or really anything for me to easily grab a part that I need. So that's a problem with these containers. But the best thing about these blue sorting containers down here, once you open up the drawer, it's just really easy for me to just take out a bunch of 2x2 tiles and just go walk over there and build something I really want. So that's the nice thing about having removable drawers. So that is one aspect of a future designing cabinetry, future custom cabinetry design that I would like to do, is have individual removable drawers, just like actual Lego designers from Bill in Denmark actually do. But that's enough talking about sorting. Let's get on something else. So I've been working quite a bit on this new clone base, and I've gotten a lot of progress done. The past few weeks I've been working almost all night long just to try to finish a lot of the sections. Really want to show what this looks like right now, because it seems like every night I always try to get to a certain stopping point, enough progress for me to feel accomplished that overall day. And I always feel down on myself when I don't get enough progress done on feed, because it almost feels like I'm wasting my time. So I've been working on this medical center, and I'm really enjoying the way this section's turned out so far. I've used the same design across this entire clone base, because it really has that nice uniformity throughout the entire base. It's pretty simple. I use these arch pieces alongside with like a bunch of 1x2 pieces and just stack them in medium nougat, and it has a really cool repeating effect. Tonight I would like to finish up this little walk area, and it's just extending this path all the way down, and then it's gonna take a nice 45-degree angle going across. I really want to take this design and kind of wrapped around over here as well. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep it the same exact kind of style or I'm going to use different color pieces to indicate different sections of the base. Because right here, I would like to have a bunch of white tile to indicate that it's the medical section. And maybe over there where the cafeteria will be like a dark bluish gray or light bluish gray tiling floor. Some sort of separation indicating you are in a different part of the base. But I'm absolutely loving the way it's looking so far. Can't wait to finish up more sections over here tonight. So let's go do it. So I've been working on this section. I've completely finished off the entire snot technique. Studs on top if you're not aware. But I covered it up with a bunch of 1x4x3 bricks and tan. Went to Lego store and got a bunch of those in a pick a brick cup. That's pretty much the rest of them, so I have a few more to finish off this section over here because I use that same design for the entire perimeter of this clone base. And I'm absolutely loving that look. I'm just thinking, where does this track lead to? Because this area right here is going to be the cafeteria, and how would these starfighters be able to exit this area? So what I'm going to end up doing is having a pretty cool hangar bay mechanism. I really want it to be motorized, but I don't know if it's going to be opening up like a door or it's going to be sliding across. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to have a nice door to just slide open for these starfighters to take off. But I gave them enough area for an N1 and a Jedi starfighter, that's Anakin's. But there's a lot of area right here for me to add a lot of detail. Even though there's no studs on any of these bricks right here, it's really easy for me to just add a few 1x2 with the stud on the side and just really go crazy with all the details. Because I also have a bunch of those pallets I want to put right here. I want some little robotic arms to be moving back and forth, almost like a droid assembly line, to really show off this awesome AT-OT that I've been working on. And this is where I set it for now, and it looks pretty awesome. I'll talk to you guys when I come back. So I've been working on the barrack section of the clone base, and I've been coming up with this pretty cool technique. So, it takes up a lot of pieces, but it's a 2x6 plate with a bunch of 1x2 grills and 1x1 plates, kind of stagnated. And I'm really liking how this looks. It's just using a lot of parts right now. So I kind of want to use this, but I really like the stud to grill ratio, I guess, on this. It's like a lot going on, but that's really nice because I'm able to place a lot of cool details right here. I've been looking a lot of inspiration on Battlefront 2 Camino. I noticed there's a bunch of benches in the center of the map where they have the barracks, and I want to recreate that right here. Not exactly, but my own style. But having a lounge area, almost like a arcade room, almost, I could put some pool tables, foosball tables, a ping pong table, all those tables, because there's quite a bit of space right here, so I have a little bit of wiggle room of low creative liberty. The fun details I always love adding in my mocks. That's what I love about building 1313. And over here in the medical section, I really want to incorporate a bunch of cabinetry on the walls because they always have a lot of equipment kind of stored everywhere in doctor's offices. So I really wanted to incorporate a bunch of these ones. I have all these different little crates. I want to put together a really cool little cabinet scene. I have like a bunch of syringes, I know, a bunch of little items I want to store in these little containers. So let's go do that. So here's an after work update. I noticed there was some more Lego on clearance and some parts I really want to get. But then again, there's a bunch of battle packs I always really want. I actually do collect the boxes, and there's a bunch of 501st battle packs up there and some more up there. But I only have one of the clones versus droids battle pack, and I eventually plan up to fill up the whole section right there. But it's one of those things I don't really need that many clones anymore because I have so many as is. I'll probably buy like just a few more because I don't have that many shock troopers. I really want to showcase a lot of shock troopers in Theed. But going back to the Lego thing I bought, even though I just bought some Lego the other day, this was $11, originally $20. The only reason I bought this set particularly, I actually bought 5 of them, was because of the medium light nougat, I think it's called. I think it's just medium nougat. On the bottom left right there, there's 18 parts that I need from this, even though it's 333, which kind of sucks, but at least I bought 5 of them. That way I'm able to finish off this section of the clone base. So the past few days I've been working on this section, and I was able to complete this entire section right here, this little L, but I ran out immediately after starting this section right here. And that's not counting these parts I needed, and I also needed a bunch of parts over there for that corner. So that buying these 5 sets allows me to finish off that section. So I was able to use my Walmart discount as well because I work there. It was nice because it applied to these on clearance, so it was $5 off. So in the end, it was like $52 for all of these. So it was pretty much like half off, which is pretty nice. I always buy Lego when it's on clearance or it's in bulk. Those are the best 2 ways to get a lot of Lego. So I put in this container some of these recent order of, well, they're not official Lego motors, but they're actually better than real Lego motors because I watched a video on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description to really showcase the torque power capacity on one of these motors compared to a regular Lego motor. And it turns out this has more strength torque-wise than a regular Lego motor, which is awesome. Also came with an IR reader right here and a little switch and one of these battery boxes, as well as one of these controllers. It's pretty funny because you can tell it's not Lego because they didn't even bother removing this little square right here, but they bothered removing the Lego logo in general. I don't understand knockoff creators. Why don't they just remove the whole thing or make something yourself and then change it to orange instead of red? I don't get it. But the number one reason why I bought this was because I really wanted this clone base to have a cool hangar bay that's motorized. And I was thinking of either having it like a accordion door, which is a pretty cool effect where you kind of take a piece of paper and you fold it a bunch of times and almost like a spring effect. I could do it that way, or regular 2 doors like sliding open. So there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to motorizing doors. I've also been working on the front entrance of the base. I really wanted this to be more of a open area for people to just like, not just walk in. There's gonna be like a little reception area right there. Have a little robot guy or something. But I'm absolutely loving the entire like look of this area. Too bad it's gonna be covered up mostly, but that's why I include all these clear panels right here. And coming to this area right here, I really have no idea what I want to do right here because I made this huge blast hole radius for the vulture droids to like be bombing this entire area. It could be a vehicle crash of some kind. It really can be anything. It's one of those open books that it's so open that you keep on walking by it and you just never read it. If you guys have any ideas in the comments what you want this area to look like or be, or what cool little inclusion for a vehicle scene that you want showcased right here, I'll take it into account and try to implement it as best I can.